Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, May 6th, and welcome to a What I Eat in a Day to Lose Weight vlog. As you guys mostly know by now, I follow the iTrackbites app, the Carb Conscious plan, which is the equivalent to Weight Watchers Points Plus. Way back when. Points Plus is my, I love me some Points Plus. Not gonna lie. So today I'm going to share with you everything I'm eating to stay on track. My focus tends to be higher protein, moderate fat, moderate carbohydrates. I don't limit things, and we try and strike a balance up in here, to be completely honest. Today, other things you're gonna see, I'm baking real cookies today. Not like diet cookies, but like real, legit gingerbread, ginger snap. I don't know what they are. They're a recipe that my husband sent me and said, hey, can you make these for me? So I'm making them for him. So we are going to do some homemaking today. I have to do some work today, and it's just going to be a good day. I woke up today feeling really good, feeling really well rested. I woke up when my alarm went off at 6 o'clock, and I wasn't even awake for like 10 minutes. I was in the bathroom doing the contact lens thing, doing all the things, and my husband turns on Your Love Awakens Me, which is a praise and worship song, cranks it up and puts his phone in the bedroom so I can hear it in the bathroom. And so all of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, we're rocking out to Your Love Awakens Me. And he's like, oh, I felt this was appropriate because you get it. Your love awakens me, and it's the first thing I'm hearing in the morning, awakening, ha ha ha. But we rocked out to some worship music for a couple of minutes this morning, which felt real good. And so I'm just feeling really, really good about the day today, which is fantastic. I'm already in my workout clothes. Today for my workout, I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I'm doing the Lift 4 program on Beachbody, and today, Wednesday, is a rest day. So I don't actually have a workout I need to do today, but I've been feeling lately like I have not been moving enough. And I don't like that feeling. Like I gotta do something. I gotta do something more. I gotta do more. More. Level up is the theme for the month, and so I want to level up my movement a little bit. And I'm just feeling anxious, you know? I'm not getting what I need to be getting because I don't have an elliptical machine or something to just like crank out half an hour or 45 minutes of just, I need to move my body, you know? So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that today. So welcome to my vlog. I'm going to take you along with me on my day, and we'll see what happens. Taking the planning to a whole new level. I actually published a blog post, say what, and I've planned out this week's workouts. And I think it's something I really want to get into, meal planning and sharing meal planning and sharing. I need to change that. That's old. Workout plans and things like that. And just in case you think I'm lying to you, everything I wrote down on that blog post is actually what's going to happen this week. This is my plan. And this is the Erin Condren wellness log, and I've actually been using it. I put in the dates wrong because, you know, I'm a fool like that apparently, but I want to get better at doing the meal planning. And as you can see, I've got a week of Fab 4 smoothies coming up. I'm really excited. I'm excited. My tummy's rumbling, so I should probably eat breakfast. Happy day. It appears I'm allowed to eat breakfast. This is the app called Zero. It is my fasting timer, and my goal for fasting every day is 14 hours, and I'm at almost 15. Hallelujah. Right, here is breakfast. I have a lot more filling for this tortilla than I actually have tortilla, but this is the Mission Carb Balance tortilla. I wasn't originally planning on having a tortilla, but I really wanted something that had fiber in it, and this has 15 grams of fiber in it, so I have one of these for 2 points. I have one chicken sausage from Sam's Club, which is 21 grams of protein for 4 points, so that's 6. And then I have 1 point worth of liquid egg whites, which is 9 tablespoons. And that's another, I think, 15 grams of protein, if I'm not mistaken, which means I have a ton of protein and fiber on this plate. I also have my kale and some tomatoes just for fun to make sure I get some vegetables. So total is 4, 5, 6, 7 points, 7 bites for Points Plus on the... So my total is 7 points for this entire plate of food. You all know this Starbucks mug as my mug that contains the Arbonne Fizz Sticks or the WM Nutrition Avantra Slim or things to that effect. This is my not water beverage container, where my pretty glittery one over there is the water beverage container. And today it's actually going to contain, I already drank some pre-workout, I have to go work out now, but your girl's needing a little bit of help today. So I am enlisting the help of my favorite traditional medicinals tea outside of throat coat. Throat coat's actually my favorite, but this one is my second favorite. It tastes really good, and it kind of helps when you need a little extra help. So let me show you what I do with it. I showed this on Instagram earlier, but this is a double brew of it. So it's 2 packets of this tea over or in hot water in my little turvis here, and I just let the 2 packets sit and steep, and it ends up being this very beautiful dark pink color. And then how I like to drink it is, this ice is going to melt immediately because it's still hot, but I'm pouring it over ice. Look at that steam. Woohoo! Oh, and all ice is gone. I'm going to need to re-ice that. Oh no, wait. We're good. We're good. So I like to drink it cold. It's delicious hot, don't get me wrong. This is not only a very functional tea, but it's also just really, really good. And it's not too sweet or anything, but it's got nice cranberry flavor, which is awesome. So I like to drink this cold most of the time. So this is going to be what I have in between caffeinated beverages today to kind of help me out. Okay, workout for the day done. Oh my word, my arms are tired. Oh, snap. So what I did was I did a cardio workout. I did a size workout, which is dancing with Shaun T over on the Beachbody app for half an hour, which was awesome. Got some steps, got my heart rate up, got me sweating a little bit. And then what I decided to do was the tricep workout from lift day 1 of the week, and because I feel like, so I have virtually no tricep strength because of my disease. Triceps have always been a thing that, like, non-existent in my book. I'm starting to feel like there might be a little something there, really truly, and the workout moves that lift has me doing are moves that I can execute. Not well, not in necessarily the exact way that they're supposed to be executed, but they can be executed, and most importantly, I feel activation in the back of my arms. So I decided that since I physically cannot do weights heavy enough to cause massive soreness in the back of my arms when it is tricep day, I decided that instead I will do tricep day more frequently than once a week. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do tricep day Mondays, which is the day that it's in lift, Wednesdays, which is rest day from lift, and then Saturdays maybe. And just 30 reps or something just to reactivate those muscles and keep lifting and keep adding a little bit of weight. And I used heavy weights on tricep presses. I can't press them all the way up. I can't do anything like that, but I did what I could, the range of motion that I could with the heaviest weights that I could. And I did not realize until lifting my arm just now how tired my arms are. So that was a workout well done, and I'm happy about that. My biggest problem now is that I'm hungry, even though I ate not that long ago. So I'm gonna pound down some water and see if that kind of helps my body go, oh, just kidding, you're not actually hungry yet. Otherwise, we're gonna have to find a snack. Here's my snack. It doesn't look very attractive, but this is an Eat Me Guilt-Free Blondie, 4 points plus, and 22 grams of protein, and it is topped with this. This is a product I ordered for myself that I'm trying out. This is the Lion's Choice gourmet cookie dough. Vegan, you can bake it or eat it raw, and it's got protein in it, and 2 tablespoons is only 100 calories, so it's 2 points extra to frost it in cookie dough. Not joking. So I'm going to have this snack, and then I have to start baking some non-diet friendly food. All right, first, that combination of the Eat Me Guilt-Free thing and this, I don't know where I put it, the cookie dough stuff was really good. Really good. Absolutely stellar. So now I have fueled myself a little bit more, which hopefully means I can keep myself out of the batter and the frosting for what I'm about to make, which is ginger cookies. Check it out. I have all of my ingredients laid out here, ready to go. I even was feeling particularly strong and moved the KitchenAid mixer from over in the corner to this place because this is my workstation, and I'm gonna watch the live action Lion King, because I've never actually seen it, and I know the story of the Lion King, so I was like, this will be a good thing for me to listen to and watch while I bake. So I'm about to bake some seriously good cookies. Now, these are from just the Taste of Home. I'll post the link down below. But this is what I'm making, and these cookies were a request from my husband. Someone at his work made them, brought them to the office, and he loved them and now wants me to make them. So that's what I'm doing. Product, my friends. Oh my word, I made such a mess in the kitchen trying to make these in this glaze, but they are husband approved. Ladies and gentlemen, he came down, he had one, and he's like, yes, these are so good. Fun fact, he also said that his friend told him to store them with a piece of bread in there to make sure they stay moist. I don't know if there's merit to that or not, but that's what we're gonna do. Do you ever feel like someone's watching you? Yeah, I see you up there. All right, here is my dinner. It is the last of our leftover chili. This needed to get eaten up. So this is 1.5 cups of my chili for 5 points plus, and reduced fat shredded cheddar cheese on top for 2, which brings the total of for dinner to 7 points. So I wanted to hop on here and talk about the rest of my day. Sorry, the lighting is a little bit weird. It's that time of day where the lighting is just a little bit weird. So what happened today? Oh, I made a complete and utter mess of my kitchen. Complete and utter mess. And ended up eating, I think I tracked 3 of those cookies total for the day. I made these stellar iced gingerbread cookie things. I don't even know. I will link the recipe I used down below. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But the cookies are in fact 3 points plus a piece, which is fine. They're delicious, but they're not so, like, it's interesting because the peanut butter cookies I had in my house, those were food that, like, I would just keep wanting to go back for more and more and more. And after having a couple today, because I do in fact sample, like, as I'm doing things. So when they came out of the oven, I iced them and I was like, is this too much icing? Is this not enough icing? So I had to try it, right? But I tracked it and it was fine. But what I learned from, like, I ate 2 cookies earlier while I was cooking in the kitchen, and then 1 tonight with dessert, as part of dessert. And what I noticed was I was like, after a while, my tongue was like, this is too much sugar. I don't think I'm going to have a problem with these being in the house. You know, and like, there are some foods that you're just like, I can't handle being in the house. I will eat all of the things. This is not going to be one of them for me. And I'm very, very excited about that fact because there are so many cookies. So many cookies. I think 4 dozen cookies or something like that. I don't even know how many dozens of cookies. It was a lot. Sorry, the dog is freaking out over nothing as she normally does. So anyway, I had those, and then what else did I show you? I had an Eat Me Goat Free brownie again for my actual, like, protein-filled dessert, and I ultimately ended up landing -1 for my weeklies today. And I have 1 day left of my week. Now, negative, you say. How can you go negative? On my iTrackbites app, I have opted to not track activity points, or to not redeem activity points. And because I don't redeem my activity points, if I run out of dailies and I run out of weeklies, I go into the negative. So for me, that's just a mental note of like, hey, you've got 1 more day before your points reset. You should probably watch yourself a little bit. So that is, I sent my tracker to my accountability buddy, and I'm like, all right, taking bets as to how in the negative I'm going to be tomorrow. The goal, of course, is going to be to try to stay beautifully and perfectly on plan with the 27-point day and not go any more into the negative. But I have 36 activity points sitting there that I do not redeem like automatically. Is that what I'm looking for? I don't even know. But I know that they're there. I know there are 36 points, which could really mean only 15. I don't actually believe in the accuracy of the activity points. So I don't know how many it is, but I do know I have a little bit more of a cushion, a little bit more of a buffer than the points will allow me to believe, which is fantastic. And another thing I wanted to tell you about, and this made me chuckle because this has happened to me a couple of times. Do you guys know what I mean if I say the Devil Wears Prada diet? Think about it for a second. Do you remember in the scene in The Devil Wears Prada where Emily Blunt's character, who's the assistant, is starving herself or losing so much weight for this trip to Paris, right? And she's like, what are you doing? And she goes, oh.
Here's a reminder. Gracie, go potty.
Hang on. Why, yes, that was an alarm that just had the Amazon Echo telling my dog to go potty because my dog needs to hear somebody command her to go potty. So we're starting to let the Echo do it, and it's actually working, but more of that later. So the Devil Wears Prada diet, do you remember Emily Blunt's scene where she goes, oh, well, here's what I'm doing. I don't eat anything. And then when I feel like I'm going to pass out, I eat a cube of cheese. And there's a point to this. I'm not doing the Devil Wears Prada diet, obviously. But one of my things that I have been doing is when I get hungry, kind of close-ish to dinner, but not like 3:30, 4 o'clock, when I'm like, oh, I don't want to have a real snack because it's close enough to dinner time that I don't want to ruin my dinner or whatever. You know what I've started doing? Having a piece of full-fat cheese. 1 ounce, which is 3 points for me, of full-fat, really good cheese. And you know what? Multiple times I've had some cheese, I've had some water, and it has satiated me straight through to dinner and even pushed my dinner a little bit. So I didn't eat until almost 7 o'clock tonight because that one stupid piece of cheese I ate at like 4 o'clock pushed me 3 hours. Wow. Yeah. And I just thought it was so interesting that like 3 points on a piece of full fat cheese can satiate me that much. A little bit of protein, a little bit of fat, low carb, and it's perfection. So I'm lovingly calling that the Devil Wears Prada trick or the Devil Wears Prada diet, but it actually works. So when in doubt, a piece of full fat cheese, my friend, don't do the whole starve yourself thing and then eat a piece of cheese, but like that's a great little snack. It really is. So a little hack for you for the day. But yeah, so ultimately at the end of today, I baked a bunch of cookies. I did a workout. I did some actual weight training, which I told you guys about earlier. Tomorrow we're back to lift 4, and Friday I start my next Fab 4 smoothie. I'm going to do another edition of a week on the Fab 4 smoothie because every time I do that, which this will only be my 3rd time, but every time I do that, it goes really, really well for me on the scale, and I think that's exactly what I need. So I'm going to be doing that starting this week, and I might actually have one tomorrow to kind of gear me up. But this was my day, what I eat in a day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already joined our community, we'd love to have you. Just click that little red subscribe button. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next time.